Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel again. If you're new here, welcome along. Hope you like something today that I've got to show you, and maybe that'll encourage you to do some work that you know of your own that you want to try out. This is a journal, rather chunky kind of journal. It kind of grew. That I made for a friend of mine. She's a bit of a crafter herself, so I haven't overdone it with everything in here, like embellishing and things like that. So there's a whole heap of people I'll just thank first up, and then I'll mention them to you as we go along. ARTYmaze, Andrea is really cool. She does a lot of amazing things with journaling. The cover idea came from her. Pam from the Paper Outpost, go and see her. She's got some brilliant ideas for using up all sorts of ways of paper. Linda Matthews, she does some really good journaling, cloth journaling, all sorts of ideas. Again, go and check her out. Treasure Books, Natasa, again, another really good crafter. Ephemera's Vintage Garden, she does some amazing ephemera, digital ephemera that I've included in here. My Crafty Little Corner is a website that I happened across when I was looking for something else the other day, and I found some really nice digital work in there, and I've included one in here. And a couple of the little cards that I'll show you are from a store on AliExpress called GZ Stationery Store. Go check them out. Now there's other things that I'm using in here, but I'll show you those as we go through. So here we go. Lovely bit of, I found all of this beautiful lace the other week. I couldn't resist including it in here. So the cover is made up of a brown paper, a brown envelope, just all scrunched up and distressed. And what I used to that were these sprays, these mica sprays, and also these distress oxides. They've got the Mowed Lawn, Mermaid Lagoon, beautiful blue that, by the way, and Pickled Raspberry, really nice pink. So that's all included in there. And then I just had this netting that had these stars printed on it, so it kind of got added to it. There's the front and the back, and it's just the one signature with it's about four in there to secure it. So here we go. And I've sewed as well, stitched with that, put a bit of lace, a little bit of an old what was that? Oh, an old tablecloth or something, and just added a little bow to it, and then stitched this lace in between the cover and the inside cover. I also want to thank my sister for the paper and things that are in here as well. This one, I didn't cover it over. It says, laugh as much as you breathe and love as long as you live. A little pocket that I've added in there, which houses a teeny tiny little book that I made a long time ago. It's got little pockets in there. It's just one piece of scrapbook paper, I think, folded, and then you have all of these little pockets in there that you can add things. This is from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. These are just some little cards that I had, things I can't say out aloud, all that sort of stuff's going in there. And these ones come from Linda Matthews. So I've just basically put a bit of cardstock on the back of these and stitched them, and put a little cluster here with a little button that I've added. Yeah, lots of different papers in here. This is art paper, and I've just sprayed those glitter sprays, the mica sprays on here. And then what I did with that was I put clear gesso on it to keep the spray from coming off on my hand for starters, and to give you a better chance to actually write over without destroying what's underneath it. So we have coffee dyed paper, and again some more of that beautiful lace that I found the other day, with another page that I just sprayed with the what one was it? Evergreen in the mica, and the gesso on it. You can hear that sound that's there. That's the other side. So the gesso gives it that grip, the grip. This was an idea I came up with the other day. I was just sitting around thinking about things, and I thought I'll try this idea that Linda Matthews has, where she uses material to make like a hinge. And what I did was I got two of these little brown envelopes and sewed them together. Like, I don't know if you can see that stitching there, where I sewed first up, and then I've folded it over and stitched the sides there so that I've got a little pocket which you can put things into, like, and I think this is Ephemera's Vintage Garden. I hope so. You can make a little for little notes, and these are two, I don't know if you can see them properly, but these are two of the little fairy flower fairy, and that's the box that they came in. There's over like 100 in there, and they're like jam-packed. It's crazy. So that's just a little notebook thing in there for her, and that just tucks in. Yeah, come on, it'll tuck. You will, yes you will, there. And it just tucks in there. And then I made a little notebook out of an old book page, and just put a couple more pieces of plain paper in there, and then that just goes in there. And you have a twin on the other side, which I'll show you when we get to it. This is coffee dyed scrapbook paper. It says on here, dance as though no one is watching you, love as though you have never been hurt before, sing as though no one can hear you, live as though heaven is on earth. And some more coffee dyed paper, scrapbook paper, a lovely little bit of trim. This paper, I think I actually did a run with what is it called? What do you call it? Food dye, food colour. So, food colours are amazing things. You can use them for all sorts of stuff. There's another little pocket with a couple of the books. Coffee dyed art paper. Just plain coffee dyed with a bit of trim added. This one I was just playing with the other day and just thought, why not? Had some scraps. Let's do some weaving. So this is what came of it. And this actually if I can do this without ripping everything. Flips up, so you've got like a hidden spot. You got a hidden spot under there. So there we go. And then we come into a corner pocket with some more tags from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. A couple of more of the little fairies. And this says here, expect more than others think is possible. Now this little pocket here, rather large pocket, came from the lady at my Crafty Little Corner. Really nice, really lovely printables that she's got there. And this little pocket here came from Natasa at Treasure Books, and she has a video there where she makes up a whole lot of excuse me while I tip everything out. She makes up a whole lot of these little pockets. You make them out of anything really, any scraps of paper that you've got. And I've just loaded it up with a whole bunch of little cards and bits and pieces in there that want to try and escape. And we have more lace. Again, this is coffee dyed. Bit of old book paper that's been coffee dyed. This is, what would you call this? Kitchen paper, I guess you would call it. It's been kind of coffee splashed, but on one side of it, I've put the clear gesso so that you can, you've got the smooth side and a rough side. So you can do whatever on it. More of that pink paper, which goes from one side to the road pink. It's all part of the dyeing process. Another bit of that. Then this is some more of that gessoed art paper. Now these bits here, I don't know if you can see both of them on one side, but these are an idea that came from Pam from the Paper Outpost. Now the idea is you take, and I'll just show you how we do this. You take bits that you've got ripped up, just, any bits, and then just ink the sides with whatever colour you're going to use. And I haven't got a lot on here, but that'll do. So you get the idea. And then basically just stick them on up the page. Really good idea. It just adds a bit of colour and interest as well. There's another pocket, but this one didn't quite work out, so it just kind of got sewn across. So we only have this part. And more book pages. Tie-dye, tea-dye. This is this pattern comes from my trays when I'm using them for baking. So I've got one that's really cool. Some more of that paper, more little flip outs. This is another one of Natasa's, and also this little envelope. It's really cute. It's a fold out. So you've got little journaling paper in there as well. So it's really nice idea. More of my artwork, inverted commas. A belly band with some big journaling cards on there. Little more flip outs. Some more pages. This is a teeny tiny little journaling thing that just tucks in there nicely. And there's a lot. I haven't done anything much with these pages because, like I said, this is going to another craft person. So I figure she'll be able to decide what she wants to do with it. Now, I haven't quite worked out whether I want to put something to hang off here or not for her. I haven't worked that one out yet. But that's the middle of the book, and then we go across to the back. Again, more of the paper, the different little embellishments on the side, laces and things. These are the other cards that I've got. These little, I don't know if you can see these ones, they are so tiny. These are notes on nature. Again, you know, they come jam-packed. Those little boxes are totally jam-packed. And another little booklet. Lots of journaling, lots and lots. I haven't actually counted up how many pages. I've lost count. This one kind of flips out. Another one of those little ones from Natasa. Another set of Pam's idea. Another one of those beautiful pockets. And in this one, I included, apart from bits and pieces, I included some beads that a friend of mine made as well. So, you know, just something different in there for her. And there's mermaids and seahorses and all sorts of other things in there. Like I say, this is a chunky one. I've got a card in there. I'll leave that there. But there's a belly band. That's just a card for her that I've made. Actually, I can show you the card. Just want to show you what's inside it. So that's the card I made. I said she believed she could, so she did. And I hope that's something my friend will take to heart. And you go. Back. Good boy. Alright, yeah, back to this. There's lots of journaling space and lots of little cards. These ones are from Linda again, and the bird ones are Ephemera's Vintage Garden. Oh, this one I added a little pocket on the back. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, let's try this. Little pocket on the back. You could put a little card or something in there. Little tuck spot for something special. And this one says, dream more than others think is practical. The other sides of those envelopes. Another fold out. Now, the other side of that first page, it was like just a page, but I didn't want to, it didn't have anything width-wise, so I added a bit of manila folder onto it. And just, yeah. Craft is craft. More pages. And this at the end says, we don't remember the days, we remember the moments. So that's it for this very, very chunky one. Thanks for joining me. Thank you to everyone who contributed ideas and things. I enjoy going to these people and just learning stacks from them. I have a lot of fun doing that, and I think we all learn from everybody else at some stage. So if you liked what you saw, I'd appreciate a like, the old comment. If you want to subscribe, I'm getting better at posting these videos. Getting better. Yes, getting better. So, yeah, we will get more up. I've got a lot of projects yet to share and a lot of ideas coming. So thank you for your time and have a brilliant moment in time wherever you are in this wide, wonderful world. Catch you later.